This is a pretty flower. Like all living things, it can reproduce. We'll tell you how and the plant parts that go along with the process.
The petals are bright and colorful to attract insects. The insects pollinate the flower. Pollen sticks to them and they bump around. The nectar also instructs the insects.
These sepals protect the flower before it blooms. There are male and female parts to the flower. The male part is called the stamen, and the female part is called the carpel. In this flower, the red stalk is the carpel, and the small red dots near the top of this are the stamen. The carpel contains the stigma, the style, and the ovaries. The male stamen contains the anthers and the filament.
There are different parts to the female carpel. The fuzzy red balls at the top of the carpel stalk are called stigma. They gather pollen, which are the male cells. It is the entrance into the ovaries as well. From there, the pollen travels down the style and into the ovaries to fertilize the ovules.
The anthers on this flower are around the stigma. They produce the pollen grains that contain the male gametes or male cells. The filaments hold up the anthers. While the insects come to drink the nectar, the pollen from the anthers brushes against them, and this way, pollen travels to the stigma and into the ovaries.
The ovary is at the base of the style. It protects the ovules, which will then become seeds. The male gamete enters the ovary and into the ovules to fertilize the soon-to-be seeds. The ovules will become seeds, and the ovary will turn into the fruit that contains the seeds.
And that's the flower.